Hey guys, Tim from the Nerdosphere here, and I wanted to take a quick second to talk about the major leak that happened on The Last of Us Part 2. Now, don't worry as you're listening to this video, I am not going to spoil any of the game for you because I think people that spoil movies or shows or video games are among the worst people. That's right, among the worst people in the world. Okay, so if you haven't kept up with the news, The Last of Us Part 2 probably one of the most anticipated games of the year. Last of Us Part 1 was a huge hit for a PlayStation. Lots of loyal fans have been waiting and waiting for this game. You fast forward to last week, and uh-oh, the game is leaked online. And the spoilers are significant. Completely ruins what goes on in the game, completely ruins the climax of the game, and people are left frustrated and infuriated, and you should be pissed off too. You should be angry, even if you're not a fan of the series or a fan of PlayStation. And let me tell you why. We are giving a ton and ton of publicity for the hackers that have spoiled this game. This could have huge, huge connotations to gaming for years and years and years. It's not just about this one game, right? These hackers have now had their 15 minutes of fame. They've seen the reaction that they can get, the publicity that they can get by spoiling something significant. And you know what happens when somebody gets their 15 minutes of fame? Other people look to do the same thing. So, regardless of if you're a fan of PlayStation or The Last of Us or were excited for this game, you should be worried because people now see the reaction that they can get by spoiling something, and you better believe we are going to see people try to hack into people's servers to learn this kind of information into the future. Like I said, I think the people who spoil this are among the worst type of people in the world. One, their motivation's not clear. Their motivation at this point seems to be, we just wanted to get our 15 minutes of fame, and we wanted to piss a lot of people off. Well, guess what? Mission accomplished. You pissed a lot of people off. At this point, it doesn't even look like you've made any money on it, okay? So, one, I don't understand why you did it. Two, you've ruined something for millions of people who were looking forward to it, okay? That's as dirty and as low down as it gets, especially when I don't understand why you did it. You did it just to be an asshole. You didn't even make money on it. At least it doesn't look like you've made money on it at this point. And three, think about the slap in the face that you just delivered to everybody who's worked on this game for the past several years. Okay? There are developers, there are researchers, there are artists, there's all kinds of people who've poured their life and their soul into this game. And in a matter of minutes, you've hacked into a database, you've leaked what happens, and you've tainted all of their hard work. Imagine working on something for years and years and years and having somebody spoil it just because they want to be an asshole. It would piss you off. It pisses me off. Again, I'm not even a PlayStation guy. I'm not even a huge fan of The Last of Us. Okay? But the principle is important. It's important that people ruin something that people want to love. And I really, really hope that we don't see this happen in the future. So here's what you can do. Here's what you can do as a consumer, as somebody who reads articles online, who's on YouTube, who's on Facebook, who's on Twitter. Don't read the leak. Ignore it. Just completely ignore it. Go about your business. If you want to play the game, great. I hope it's not been spoiled for you. But the more that we feed into these people, the more you're going to see this stuff happen in the future. So do your part. Ignore the leak. Again, this was Tim from the Nerdosphere signing off. We'll talk to you soon.